It's weird, huh? Are you coming to European Champs, alright? I think you get the 100 when I sent you the pool chart.
If you take that and go like 1 meter behind. 1 meter.
Big SUP Kids.
Hello everyone, welcome to SUP, welcome to Austria for day number 2 of the Lake Rocks Festival. We are live from Fackersee, that's the name of the lake just behind the camera right in front of me, and we are actually testing the live stream with Marco behind the camera and Timo, who's the live stream director. He's also drone pilot. These guys can do it all. We're going to have a great coverage this weekend. We have a huge race happening tomorrow, a long distance race, 12 kilometers with 300 starters, more than 300 starters coming from 24 nations. We have more than 30 top international riders, 10 of whom are former or current world champions. We've got Esperanza Barreras, Michael Booth, Donato France, Joop van Barkel, Christian Taher, Juliette Duhaime, Blue Ewer, Bodie van Almen, and so many more names. Paolo Marconi, Suzak Molinero, and on and on and on. The list goes on. It's just crazy, a crazy race going on. We're just testing right now, so just having a bit of fun around the big SUP competition, which is taking place right now. The setup will, the multicam setup we have for tomorrow with the drones, with the beach cameras and the boat camera as well, will be also available for day number 4 on Sunday. The technical race competition, not just one race, not 2 races, but 4 hours of non-stop beach racing here in Fackersee. So make sure that you tune in on Saturday and Sunday. You have 2 options: on the Facebook page of SUP or the YouTube channel of the SUP Alps Trophy. These are the 2 channels that we're using, YouTube and Facebook. We are going live tomorrow at 10:50 a.m. and on Sunday we're starting also at 10:50 a.m. for 2 competitions, the long distance on Saturday tomorrow starting at 11, and the technical race starting also at 11 on Sunday. We're going to start the live stream 10 minutes before for a quick introduction of the day's event, and it should all work well. I think you're already enjoying some drone views. Maybe we could try and switch the camera, test some different cameras, different camera angles, so we can make sure that everything works okay. So just to give you a bit of context, this is the Lake Rocks Festival is stop number 1 of a circuit called the SUP Alps Trophy. It is a regional Central European circuit covering Germany, Austria and Slovenia now, with I think 7 or 8 events. This is stop number 1 of that SUP Alps Trophy. It's also being used or labeled as an ICF event. We can say that Saturday and Sunday, the long distance and the Sunday stack race, are part of the ICF competition. So it's ICF stop number 2. We had a stop number 1 in Italy just a month ago in Comacchio at the Spring SUP race. And this will be stop number 2. We've got 4 stops in the ICF circuit. The third one will be in Sweden in August, second weekend of August. It's called the Skrea Strand paddle race, organized in Falkenberg on the west coast of Sweden. And the fourth stop will be an ICF World Cup, the only World Cup of the year. So that means basically it's an event that scores more points for the ICF SUP World Ranking circuit, and also in terms of a qualification for the ICF SUP World Championships or the ICF SUP Worlds happening in November in Sarasota, Florida at the end of the year. We know how big those ICF World Championships are now, especially after last year's Thailand SUP World Championships in Pattaya with more than 900 participants. And I had the pleasure for the third consecutive year to commentate the World Championships, and this will be my 4th year commentating the ICF SUP Worlds in consecutively, and it will be in Florida. So you can start registering, I believe, for the World Championship. It's an open competition, and the particularity of this event is that you can compete as a junior, as an open, as a plus 40 master or plus 50 master, and therefore be a world champion in one of those 4 categories, times 2 obviously. We've got the male ranking and the female ranking. So I think Celine is going to play around and switch camera. We're going to fly the drone in a minute, so you can enjoy some beautiful drone shots. Also, we're testing the cross-posting. So cross-posting means basically sharing simultaneously on Facebook, on other pages. And for that, we have the pleasure to partner with a few of the top brands. So Starboard is partnering with us on this. So we should be live on the Starboard Facebook page. We should be live also on the NSP Facebook page, as well as the Infinity Facebook page. We also should be live on some of the top athletes' Facebook pages as well. That would be Michael Booth, for instance, Donato France as well. And as we go on in the season, there probably more athletes will join this collaboration. The idea is basically to have those live feeds available to the biggest numbers possible in order to try and advertise our sport on social media as much as possible. So this is just us fooling around a little bit on Facebook and on YouTube. This is not the big thing. Tomorrow is definitely the big thing. 10:50 a.m. The long distance with 300 paddlers representing 24 nations, and again some of the world's best long distance paddlers. And on Sunday, same time, 10:50 a.m. Austrian time, you will have the technical race competition, and we will be together on Sunday for 4 hours of beach racing. Yesterday, not last year. Last year was an amazing event, and I can confidently say that this year it's even bigger in number, bigger in terms of organization. Yesterday we had day 1 of the Lake Rocks Festival in the nearby town of Villach on the river. We had an ISUP border cross, which was won in the open categories by Andrei Krater from Bulgaria in the men's, and by Sabe Fischer from Switzerland in the women's. And that was an ISUP competition, so only inflatable stand-up paddle boards. A bit of fun, to a nice appetizer to the rest of the weekend. This morning we had a really interesting format on day 2, just to open day 2. We had 3 hours of non-stop time trial sprint racing, a fantastic system which worked like a charm. 200 meters with a buoy in the middle to turn around. So 100 meter to that buoy and 100 meter back. and a time chip system, which allowed paddlers to keep racing as much as they wanted, just to allow them to try and improve their time and obviously beat their opponents. And once again in the men's, Andre Crater was the fastest. Good job, Andre. Andre Crater, who's definitely one of the favorites for Sunday's technical race. He's not much of a long distance paddler, although he will take part in the long distance tomorrow. But Andre Crater was on the podium of the last ICF SUP World Championships in the sprint competition. He finished third behind Noé Gariou from France and Connor Baxter from Hawaii/USA. And he is really involved in the competition, taking part in very generously in every single event. A lot of the other riders are playing it a bit more conservatively and keeping all their energy for tomorrow's big race as well as Sunday's technical race. But Andre Crater is giving everything and having a lot of fun in the mix as well. Is not the last one as well to have fun near the live music area in the evening as well, because that's what the Lake Rocks Festival is about as well. You know, it's a full-on sport and music, and I'd like to add food festival, because we are all accommodated in a campsite which is right on the lake, and that campsite has got a pretty big restaurant and live music area, and we're all having fun like all day long until quite late in the at night. It's just a lot of fun. So you know what? If you're not here, you're just missing out. But you know, you could just set the date, set your calendar for 2025, because this event is definitely going to happen again next year. It grows bigger and bigger every year. It is run by Gard Weissner, who's got many hats in the stand-up paddle world. Gerd is obviously the organizer of the Lake Rocks Festival, but he's also the manager of the SUP Alps Trophy, which is that Central European circuit I mentioned earlier. He is also the CEO of Lightboard Corp, a brand, a stand-up paddle brand that we talk a lot about on TotalSup.com. With a pretty hot board out of the box. It is the Paradoxa. If you don't know about the Paradoxa yet, just read it on TotalSup.com. We've got 3 or 4 articles already talking about it. It's a hollow board, new technology, and it goes really fast. And so Gerd Weissner, good job. We've got Rudy Van Halen, who's the Austrian race director, former sprint kayak champion, a big guy who's race directing, who's also commentating and beach announcing, all in German. A language which I don't master myself, but I can understand some buzzwords now and then. All right, sounds like we've got something pretty cool going on. So once again, if you're just joining us now, we are live testing a live stream setup for tomorrow's big long distance race, as well as Sunday's 4-hour technical race competition. Those two events, tomorrow and Sunday, are part of the ICF stop number 2, part of the ICF SUP World Ranking Circuit, which started last month in Comacchio, Italy, at the Spring SUP race. And I will be part of stop number 3. I might be at stop number 4. That's not decided yet. It's a date which coincides with the 4 Boyard Challenge, so I'm likely to be at the 4 Boyard Challenge, which is where I go every year on the west coast of France. But I will definitely be at the ICF SUP Worlds in Sarasota, Florida. Most likely commentating with Ross Scully, the Communication and Marketing Officer of the ICF. ICF stands for International Canoe Federation, the Canoe and Kayak World Federation, which has been organizing now World Championships since 2019. The first one was in China after a failed attempt at organizing one in Portugal in 2018. So the first one was in China. Then I was in Balaton, Hungary, Lake Balaton in Hungary in 2021. And 2022 was Gdynia, Poland. 2023 was Pattaya, Thailand, with 900 participants, more than 900 participants. And this year it will be Sarasota, Florida. We already know next year and 2026 ICF SUP Worlds locations. And I don't want to say anything stupid, but I will double check this, but I'm pretty sure it's Abu Dhabi in 2025 and Sicily 2026, and actually 2027 we should be back in Florida. Will be double checked with Hoi Chen Kwon, who is the manager, the SUP manager at the ICF, and we've got an interview coming up right after this stop number 2 in Austria, and ahead of the 2 upcoming stops and the World Championships, just to go through some of the important information for the future ICF participants at the upcoming events. All right, some nice drone shots here. We're definitely going to have a lot of fun with the drone tomorrow, filming the likes of Michael Booth, Esperanza Barreras, Donato Friends, Cameron Tripney, Taryn King, Holly Pie, Blue Ewer, Paolo Marconi, Susak Molinero, Filippo Mercuriali, and many, many, many more big names. Juliette Duhaime, of course, is going to be here from Argentina. So 24 nations, so Australia, New Caledonia as well, France with Vaïk Gariou. Ludovic Tolad, unfortunately, is not here. He was on the podium last year. One thing to bear in mind for tomorrow's long distance race is the record time record speed rather that Bruno Sulio set last year. Pretty impressive run he had with 10.37 kilometer per hour average speed throughout the 12.15 kilometer course, or 12k course on Lake Fakkersee. And we'll see if that average speed can be beaten. He had a record 500 speed of 11.5 on 500 meters. That's just huge numbers. He's actually just posted a story. So Bruno Sulio, if you're listening, I believe we shared your story showing the GPS watch tracker or tracking of Bruno Sulio's run last year. He won it, obviously. And just a few weeks or a few months afterwards, he was actually retiring from professional SUP racing, which is pretty sad. But moving on to being an entrepreneur, and I believe in the realm of stand-up paddling still. So right now it's a big SUP. There's a big SUP competition going on. We're testing different cameras, the drone, the sound, the cross-posting. How about the other pages? Are we on the other pages? Paddle stats. Starboard, NSP, Infinity. Big thanks to all those brands for collaborating. I tried to go live on those pages last week, and for some reason it didn't work out. The mysteries of Facebook sometimes. So we are live on NSP. We are live on NSP. That works. Are we live on Starboard? Starboard SUP. We are live. That's amazing. Big thanks to those big brands. We should be live on Infinity as well. So everything works out. We should have big numbers. Make sure that you keep sharing the live stream tomorrow. So we're live on Infinity, on Starboard, and NSP. That's beautiful. Everything's working well. And
later because it took some time, but
it took. Oh, okay. So it went online on those pages after a few minutes.
Facebook had a problem where it did not enter the description right. We did not save it. That's why it went 5 minutes later.
We're live on the Michael Booth page.
So
World champion Michael Booth also happy to help us reach bigger numbers.
if we go live tomorrow early enough, everything is okay.
So paddle stat, let me check that again. So everything's working. It's beautiful, fantastic. We're gonna have big numbers, guys, tomorrow. Expect a big race. I'm definitely gonna do my homework because there are so many new names. Lots of youngsters from Poland, from Italy, from Germany, from the Netherlands. I really need to up my game with a name dropping tomorrow because they're. Luckily, we had day 1 and day 2 to identify some of the fastest guys. We definitely have some fast juniors, two junior world champions actually from Italy, Cecilia Pampinella and Claudia Postiglione. One rides with Starboard, the other one rides with NSP. Also some very strong junior boys. Kai Karstens from Germany. Marlon Daskiran from Germany as well. Some Italian riders as well. So I've got a bit less than 24 hours now to get all those names in my head and research them a little bit to hopefully deliver a good commentary tomorrow and Sunday for the 2 ICF races, the long distance tomorrow, starting at 10:50 a.m. on Facebook, on Total SUP Facebook page, as well as the other partnering page, which are automatically cross-posting the live streams, as well as on YouTube, the SUP Alps Trophy channel. So you can watch on YouTube and Facebook. You can also watch on totalsup.com, where the long distance and the technical race YouTube players are embedded. So really 3 options for you to not miss a single minute of the 2 huge races coming this weekend, with again some of the world's best long distance racers and technical racers, including some world champions and some ICF medalists, ICF World Championships medalists. So it's all right, it's all right. Well, guys, I think all the testing is done. So I'm just gonna close this test live feed. We went live on all the partnering pages on Facebook. I believe we went live on YouTube as well. Yeah, I've got a nod of the head by Marco, the cameraman. So it's all good. We're all set for tomorrow. Tomorrow's long distance, the ICF long distance, stop number 2 of the ICF SUP World Ranking Circuit here in Fackersee in southern Austria at the Lake Rocks Festival. It's also stop number 1 of the SUP Alps Trophy. We will go live tomorrow on Facebook, the Total SUP Facebook page, and the SUP Alps Trophy YouTube channel, and on totalsup.com as well at 10:50 a.m. We'll do it again at the same time on Sunday, but this time for the technical race. Thanks for watching this or bearing with us during this live test feed, and see you tomorrow. Be on time because the show is going to be huge. We worked hard on it. The drones are ready. The cams are ready. My voice is ready. You and Gerd Weissner is just going in front of the camera. Let's go, guys. See you tomorrow. You.